Hello everyone, welcome back to Driven Vision. Today, we're exploring one of the boldest and fastest aerospace experiments ever attempted by the United States, the DARPA HTV-2, or Hypersonic Technology Vehicle, 2. As always, this video is for educational purposes only. Rocket. What is the HTV-2? The HTV-2 was an experimental hypersonic glide vehicle, developed by DARPA. Unlike traditional missiles or aircraft, it was designed to test flight at speeds beyond Mach 20 while gliding through the atmosphere. Its role was not to become a weapon itself, but to act as a technology demonstrator, laying the groundwork for the hypersonic programs we see today. High voltage unmatched speed. The most impressive number tied to the HTV-2 is Mach 20, that's around 24,000 kilometers per hour. At that speed, you could cross the United States in under 15 minutes. This showed just how game-changing hypersonic systems could be if successfully developed. Fire the heat challenge. Flying at Mach 20 creates unimaginable friction and heat. The HTV-2 had to withstand temperatures over 2,000 degrees Celsius. To handle this, it was built using advanced heat-resistant materials and special thermal protection systems. This was one of the toughest engineering challenges, as even the smallest weakness could cause catastrophic failure. Airplane aerodynamic design. The vehicle featured a sharp arrowhead-shaped body. This wasn't for aesthetics, the design was critical for generating lift, reducing drag, and allowing the HTV-2 to maneuver at extreme speeds. Unlike ballistic missiles, which follow predictable arcs, the HTV-2 was intended to zigzag through the atmosphere, making it nearly impossible to intercept. Satellite guidance and stability. The HTV-2 used autonomous navigation systems. However, keeping control at Mach 20 proved to be an incredible challenge. During its test flights, stability issues caused early termination of the missions. Despite this, DARPA collected priceless data on how hypersonic vehicles behave in real-world conditions. Rocket launch process. Instead of taking off like a plane, the HTV-2 was carried to the edge of space by a Minotaur 4 rocket. After separation, it entered its glide phase, where the real hypersonic test began. This is the same launch method many modern hypersonic glide vehicles use today. Bar chart results and legacy. Both HTV-2 flights in 2010 and 2011 ended earlier than planned, but they proved two vital things. 1. Hypersonic glide is achievable. 2. Controlling it is far more difficult than imagined. The program directly influenced today's hypersonic weapons, such as the LRHW and HAWC. In other words, HTV-2 was the stepping stone that made modern hypersonic innovation possible. Globe showing Europe-Africa strategic significance. Why does this matter? Because hypersonic vehicles are the future of global strike capability. With the ability to travel at unimaginable speeds and evade missile defenses, hypersonic systems could change the entire balance of modern warfare. The HTV-2, despite its setbacks, ensured the US stayed competitive in the hypersonic race against rivals like Russia and China. To sum up, the HTV-2 wasn't a failure, it was a trailblazer. It showed the world both the promise and the difficulty of hypersonic flight. And even though it never became an operational weapon, its influence lives on in every hypersonic system currently being tested by the United States. What do you think? Will hypersonics define the future of air combat and global strike? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Driven Vision for more deep dives into the most advanced defense and aerospace technologies in the world.